And finally, FireXBoy will pick Ice Climbers and not Ganondorf. He will. He knows that Hugeaux really like to rule out his opponent, so he knows that with Ganondorf it will be really hard to go in. So he's going to bet everything on Ice Climbers, and if he has some problem, he still can respond on later games with the Ganondorf if he wants to. So there is the final set of this Super Smash Qwertz 13 opposing Hugeaux and FireXBoy, as Hugeaux is starting already really strongly by putting a lot of pressure and spacing himself really well in order to get around every attack that FireXBoy is putting on. The back air of Inkling is the main tool of this character and will be even more this main tool in this matchup. And maybe the Booyah there, but not the right person, and Popo just saved the life on Nana there by blizzarding him through his jump, and as I'm saying, Popo just killed himself, and Nana is lonely. There is only the main Ice Climbers from this duo, and he will need to do with it until the end of the stock, and Hugeaux will take advantage from that and just take his time, not be super stressful, and take this stock by forcing him to do a very bad option off stage and find this down smash that was really well placed and timed. As we can see, FireXBoy having a big deficit for the moment, but coming back slowly. As we can see, FireXBoy is really good on his ledge trap situation against Hugeaux. This is a bit the reason why he took one game amongst the set that they have played in Winter Semi in the top 8 part. So we'll see if he can reproduce that and give himself an advantage with it, but for the moment Hugeaux still has a lead, and it looks pretty good for the Smash Bros Gaming squad. As we can see, the Ice is trying to find an opening, but Hugeaux is really patient. It doesn't need to be to be super aggressive because he has a full stock lead, and is just waiting for mistake like this blizzard that wasn't well spaced enough. And Hugeaux playing with the splatter shot. Splatter shot looks really strong in order to put the projectile of Ices out of the way. So this is something that Hugeaux knows by fact in this matchup. So his matchup knowledge doesn't seem to be that bad. So even if this character has not been seen a lot in the Switzerland community, as FireXBoy didn't take there, and the splat bomb will create the death of these Ices, and just like that, Hugeaux still with his full stock lead. As we can see the forward, I was sure about that. FireXBoy knows that he has a big deficit. He is forced to go all in order to come back, and when you need to go all in, you attempt this kind of forward there, and Hugeaux wasn't ready for that and just get caught by it, but he stays calm because he knows that in terms of neutral is way better, and in advantage state, he knows that he put enough % in order to make the stock away. As we can see, the forwarder that will catch this side B from the Ices. FireXBoy in a really delicate situation, and Hugeaux winning this first game and get the lead of this set. I remember you that FireXBoy, if he wants to win this World Tournament, needs to win 2 sets against Hugeaux, because he come from the loser path, and that Hugeaux didn't drop any set in this entire tournament. So FireXBoy has a lot of job to do if he wants to actually get in this first place, but Hugeaux is looking really strong at the moment, and Free Smash will need to find some answer to this Inkling in order to come back. As we have some issues with the stage band tablet out there, but Byron will fix it without any problem, as we are about to continue and see the set proceed. And we are back with the same Ice Climbers against Inkling, the sibling against the squid. And here we go on Smashville, so there is even some less space for Hugeaux in order to space himself. Maybe it's that FireXBoy is trying to search in this pick, and maybe put some pressure in order to get this grab and this sync, where maybe, as I'm talking about that, he get this forwarder, but Inkling is not Roy and can come back from it if the percent are not that high, so no steal are available from FireXBoy, so we need to find some other solution in order to get this stock, and Hugeaux will benefit of this strong character, that's some strong tools, and this splatter roll that will take the brewery, and just don't find the stock with this up smash. And now Hugeaux really need to refuel his ink, but he can do it since he has just found the stock against FireXBoy, putting himself again a big lead. For the moment it's pretty straight away, and Hugeaux just showing us that for the moment he is clearly the strongest man in this tournament. And FireXBoy trying to wait a bad approach from Hugeaux, but for the moment Hugeaux is not doing anything wrong as he's rolling through the field. And FireXBoy trying to find an opportunity with the desync, but won't do that much, and Hugeaux will be able to come through, as we have a full stock deficit for FireXBoy that is trying to put a lot of pressure with this juggle. The upper from Ices are super strong, so Hugeaux will need to really pay attention to that. And there is the up tilt that will be hardly punished by Hugeaux. It wasn't safe at all, and it was in reach of the squid in order to get this up smash and just take the Stigen stock, and this is a 2-stock lead for Hugeaux. That's huge. And man, FireXBoy is looking in a really bad shape, and Hugeaux is really dominating and stomping the free smash player at the moment. For the moment, we can't even talk about rivalry between Smartphone Gaming and Free Smash. They are both in two different planets at the moment, and Hugeaux looks really good, as FireXBoy finally took a stock, but still, it's still not enough in order to see him in a better shape. And still, he's doing some pretty good advantage state, but Hugeaux will be able to come back slowly and patiently. The splat shot won't do that much, and maybe again, like I said, when FireXBoy see that he is really in a desperate situation, he just go for this forwarder, because you know that if he hits him, if he hits it, it's an even game 3. So like there, Hugeaux just react really well, was ready for it, and jump in order to recover high and get rid of Popo in the same time, in order to get his life easier, to get rid of the last stock of the free smash player. FireXBoy having a lot of trouble, and is maybe some interaction away from the stock, as he's trying to ledge trap him, trying to put some pressure by baiting some empty up, but Hugeaux stay super calm as he's trying to find maybe a forwarder, but Hugeaux DIing out and just wait patiently in order to reset everything. But the jump will be caught by the back air of Nana, and finally take the stock. So there is only a 80% deficit from FireXBoy, so we never know, maybe he can come back. So Hugeaux needs to pay attention and don't get this game stolen from him. So at the moment we can see FireXBoy trying to find another back air, some combo. This up smash will get some person, and he won't find the check phase that will be punished by the get-up attack from Hugeaux, as Hugeaux trying to find another back air but won't touch. But he finds the stage control, and there is nothing left in the pocket of FireXBoy as he is forced to get killed. I mean, he could have airload, but it was already too late. So, and even that, Hugeaux was there in order to punish the option that FireXBoy was about to do. So this is already at 2-0 from Hugeaux. Hugeaux is stomping on everyone, losing only one game for the moment in this tournament. Is really showing us that is in this battle of the sub-top today is the sub-top to watch in the year of 2023, and we may see Smart Fox Gaming coming really strong in the process of this next year. And now we are waiting on the stage ban. Hugeaux is about to finish it off. FireXBoy is trying to find a solution in order to come back in this set, maybe a 3-0, and like we can hear, he pick up the Ganondorfs in order to try something. He has his back behind the wall, and he really needs to do everything as the people is cheering for Hugeaux, and Hugeaux he will do everything in order to finish it off and just get out with the money and the reconnaissance as one of the best sub-top players out there. As FireXBoy is trying to put some pressure, going super far, but it's already the stock. He went way too far. FireXBoy went too far, and just Hugeaux, at the moment as he saw that, he was like, okay, your stock is gone, I'm going to take it. And the lead of one stock is pretty hard for FireXBoy, and he will have a lot of trouble in order to come back. No double jump for FireXBoy, but he will come back with this air dodge as Hugeaux is coming in with some really good advantage stats and already 75% on the Ganondorf. Maybe the Ganondorf won't do the job as he will try to find the forward smash, but nice smash by FireXBoy that managed to get out of it. Nice grab, driving the down B from Ganondorf, and the up throw upper catching the second stock. And man, we are about to see one of the biggest swept that I've ever seen with a 3-0 in this grand final of Super Smash Qwertz 13, and we have Hugeaux that is continuing to put a lot of pressure. FireXBoy has no answer for the moment besides this downer and this the water punch, but Hugeaux was ready for it and just go around it and try to punish it the best way he can do. The back throw, maybe the edge guard, maybe this is already the end as he's going super far off, and the tech there won't make his stock an end, but the up smash will finally give FireXBoy the final stock. But he's at his last one at 136%. Maybe this will be the end with this booyah, and this booyah will make the end as Hugeaux just stomped the world tournament. He stomped everyone without any question. You cannot say that Hugeaux wasn't the best player in this tournament, as FireXBoy hasn't the knees strong enough in order to keep the pace up from the Smart Fox Gaming player. Free Smash will need to take his revenge from now on. I thank you from listening to me. I thank you, Zone Orange, for offering me this possibility to cast for them. We thank always the Qwertz for borrowing this magnificent place at Lausanne in order to do this tournament and make this scene be alive. And we wish you a very nice end of this day and a really nice start of the week. See you soon.